All right, hey guys, welcome to another episode of Archon Quests. Get some food, get some drinks, because this is I think the first quest is like 2 hours, 3 hours long maybe, and I don't want you guys getting dehydrated on me, so grab some drinks or something, like maybe a crisp Coke. Ah, oh god, that went into my nose. Okay, so let's start with the quest. Also, in this quest, I know we get to see Varka, but I think we also get to see Albedo and Durin, which is like, what are they doing here? Hold on. Hidden in the shadows. Go to Nasha Town.
All the world
I wonder how far Nasha Town is from here. Let me check.
holds dear is but a
Whoa,
backdrop of
10
constant
kilometers.
motion.
That's a lot. Okay, I'll do that stuff later. Oh, that's such a cool thing, bro. I love that art. Also, um, Yehoda along with Durin got drip marketed. Such cool marketing, bro. Durin's design is way too good. I think it's the first short male model with full length pants. Because every single other character has short pants. Short male character has short pants.
Oh, it's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town.
Bye to
Still no
who?
news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off to?
Hold
If
on.
only
Stop
he was down
autoplaying.
for good.
Am I still recording?
But
Okay, yeah, that's
with
good.
all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
Yep. Can you guys hear her? Cause I can't for some reason. Not that like I can't hear her. It's
Paimon
like
coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level of...
oh my computer volume is way too low. That's why.
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon?
Oh hi Radomir. Yes.
Mr. Flint has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
Hmm. Rabier?
The wild hunt? Oh, uh-oh! We better get over there, right away! Come on, let's go!
Teleport me, please. Please. A nation that doesn't exist. Who? What could it be? What could it be? Let me guess. Oh man, it didn't teleport me. Dang it. Could it be maybe oh, it's right here. Okay, I don't need to be teleported that much. Um, Kandria maybe? A nation that doesn't exist. Like not anymore it doesn't, but like it used to exist. I don't know, maybe it's Kandria, maybe it's some new nation that we've never heard of. Who knows? Then again, Nordkrai is supposed to be like a place where oh my god, look at those. What? Is that a dragon? Oh hey llama. Everyone is here. Well, Nefer isn't.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
Would that like would she feel that way if she stepped out of Nordkrai?
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
He's not seriously still getting stronger. It's
Like
his
not
endgame here.
not like she says that she can't sense Kuvaki here and like everything feels like a senseless husk or whatever. So I'm wondering if she steps out of Nodcry, does she feel the same way regarding the presence of Kuvaki?
Everyone's here already! Hey, we made it! So, what's going on?
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But
Okay.
it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence.
Okay.
That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the crystalline itself is physically intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
Dang.
And we're sure that Rarier did this. Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
So I'm guessing the
Kuvaki
stones
loss
are
has reached
crystalline.
critical levels. Reiki of Solnari set to maximum threat level.
Whoa,
Warning,
okay.
unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered Rerir just after regaining his body? There wasn't a shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
He was already extremely dangerous, even then.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him.
Rhine was one of them.
Ooh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Ooh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Not Krai, waiting for his chance to
Galindis, I
strike.
think, was one of them.
Ooh,
Is she
even
another
chillier.
sinner?
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Is Galindis another sinner that we've never heard of, or she's some like
Yeah,
side
if I
character
were
that we
him and
shouldn't
I
care
wanted
about?
more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point
I mean,
staying
it's
in the
probably not a
shadows.
side character, so it's probably a sinner, right?
Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
Show me Varka. I'm going crazy, bro. I want to see his model
The other
in
thing is,
game.
how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
What is wherewithal?
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality. It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
Actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time, like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark. Besides his name and title,
That's
we
a
know
weird
little
thing about Genshin
him.
models, though.
Certainly nothing about his
I
past
just realized,
or what he might be hoping to achieve.
if you don't look at characters from the side, you can never see their noses. Like, look at Yehoda here, and then look at Lauma when she was talking just now. You couldn't see their noses.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin
See, you
looking.
can't see her nose. You
Even
just see
Boss
like
hadn't heard of the Rahir of Solnari before all this.
a bit of
I'd
shift in
be willing
lighting.
to
That's
bet
all.
that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him.
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. And if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look. Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground.
I
If
wonder
we
what
let
she
the
has in
region
store for us this
alone,
time. Like what she has in store for
Paimon's
Rarity.
head hurts just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move.
Why did his
Given
voice
that
just
he
get so
attacked the
deep?
quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki. Somewhere like the Eye of Krai, or the
Eye of
Pillar
what?
of Embla. One thing's for sure.
Oh, the Pillar
If
of
we just
Embla,
sit
I'm
back and
guessing,
let
is
him
the
keep
thing
absorbing Kuvaki,
at Hisi Isle.
we really won't stand a chance against him.
The
A
one where
perfectly reasonable
Columbina's
hypothesis.
holding the light.
However, it is worth noting that these
Columbina's
two
statue is
locations are
holding the
quite
light.
far apart. To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rerir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Okay.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
That stuff's Kuvaki
That's
rich?
right.
Dang.
Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here. And if we do run into Rear, what then?
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Didn't you say the third rule was go with the flow?
Yeah, she's always changing
I
the
don't
rules.
know. Did I? Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rerir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Ineffa, let's go.
They're just gonna be on lookout the whole time. In FN, I know. Yahoda running across the beam as usual. Is that where her home is or something like that? Because I don't know. Okay, go to the Frostmourne plate. But the proof of consanguinity is... What? What was that? That was weird. Let me go ahead and go to... Where's... ECI? Are we going to talk to Columbine? Maybe, because... Probably... Yo, those birds are big. Oh, sorry. The bad cook is catching up to me. Oh. Oh, there's a domain entrance here. I think I should unlock that already. Oh. What did you do, Yehuda? I can see you that sheepish
Any leads?
question.
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding.
That was her
It's
showing
like
disappointment.
he's a ghost.
That's because he
Feels like we're
is.
sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flintz?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone.
I mean, that could be a
Almost as
lead.
if he knew someone was on to him.
Where was this
Either
place
that or
of
he's
his?
just
Did you
extremely
investigate it?
cautious and doesn't stay.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession.
I'm guessing it's...
If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
I'm
All
guessing
we can
it's
do now is hope
Columbine
that
he's
I know
interested
and
in
Ineffa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rerir. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one!
Her hand is... No, don't say that.
Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it. I swear.
Uh-oh, that's her cave, isn't it?
No, it's Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Damn it.
Let's get over there, quick!
Idiot. Oh, Rerir is attacking her. Oh my god, cutscene already? What? Whoa. Where did Columbine get all this power, bro? Dang. Yehuda, what are you drawing? Like, why is she drawing her bow without a bow, without an arrow?
Stop him!
Okay, are we fighting him? Damn! Yeesh, Traveler, come on. You can do better than that.
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here.
On it.
Isn't that her theme? Jeez. This guy's strong as heck. Oh,
Look where
whoa.
your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus,
Yeah, see Thalindus.
I will find a way.
Who is he talking about? Shit. Uh-oh. Get out of the way. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, she's actually injured. Uh-oh, what is this? What? Oh, did he just use the power that Columbina gave him? Inefa, yes. Yes, thank God. Okay, that's good. Dang it. PCL is gone, bro. Oh, UCL is such a goner now.
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
Oh no, that's not good. To think he'd actually target the moon goddess, bro. Jeez. This man is crazy.
That was too close.
Yeah, that was way too
We
close.
barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's one of the 5 sinners, and that probably wasn't even
He's
his
a
full
threat to
strength.
this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
He's enough to take
have a
down the whole
question.
world.
When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about? We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Unfortunately, uh, I haven't done the interactions we do with weekly interactions we do with Columbina. So in one of those, I know that Inefa and Aino meet Columbina. So I think this line would have been different if we did the
Yeah,
thingy.
we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
Of course.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before.
Columbina, it's not the
but there
time
was
to
no
be cryptic.
mistaking his deep-seated hostility
Oh,
towards
okay.
me. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say.
Okay, she doesn't even know. Okay.
But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is
Possibly,
also
or he
possible
could
that he
be.
covets the
Yeah.
Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on. But right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
Is this Heathy Isle, bro?
Counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right?
Enough,
As long as we
not
can
enough.
sneak
Sorry.
out of Nod Krai undetected.
Yehoda's character and Yehoda's
No,
voice actor are
I can't
such
say
goats,
that.
bro.
Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out. Running is our only option. Huh? You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Real.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still. It's not too late. I can distract him.
No, you're
so
not
you have plenty of time
acting
to
as
make your
bait.
escape.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as
Yeah, you're not.
Doesn't that make sense?
Isn't she like
I'm the one he's
the
after.
moon goddess, the
There's
only
no need
one
for you
that's
to
left
risk your
alive?
necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon.
Coyotes don't howl at the moon, do they?
What is it, Lo? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needn't ask me to stay.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
Anyway, won't stop. Yeah, actually, because that guy is mad as hell at us
Kutar.
now.
I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frost Moon Scions need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family. You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
Yeah, we'll find a way.
Very
We
well
always do.
then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now,
Sorry about that.
it has almost run dry.
Yeah, the Diet Coke
What
is
do you
almost
mean,
catching up to me.
rejected by the world?
Why did I say almost?
The three moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
That's why we need the moon marrow to borrow the
The
eternal
three
moon's
moons
power.
are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other two. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
Oh, there we go.
It's the Wild Hunt! Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
Oh, Krai with Flynn's
See how those
llama
wild
and
hunt creatures are
enough
running away
and-
from us.
I know.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the...
Uh-oh. Oh my god, I actually predicted it. Nice.
Chew on this! Ding dong water bomb!
Be silent.
Oh, they
Jeez.
just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
There we go. Something happened. I think Rarier got here. Rarier? Is that his name? I forget. I hear of so long. Oh my god, it's Varka! It's Varka! Yeah! Oh my god, finally. Except this time you can actually see his nose and his proper in-game model, like actually
What's the
built.
matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
It's Varka!
Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsfartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
Yeah, he's tall as
We
hell,
can
bro.
save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole.
Why does
Follow
he
me.
remind me
I know somewhere you'll be safe.
like you guys know My Hero Academia, I'm guessing. So he reminds me of a mixture of Kirishima and Mirio Togata for some reason. I've been rewatching the anime because the final season came out and I want to know the whole backstory and stuff. Like so, I've been rewatching the anime slowly but surely, and I'm like on season 4 right now. And like wow, this guy reminds me. I mean, it might be because those characters are more of a major role in that, but he reminds me of those two
Oh,
characters.
is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move. There's no time.
Yeah, that guy definitely reminds me of those two. I'm sorry, okay. I have to check. I have to check every time. Like every time I get an inkling that I am not recording, I have to check.
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
What do you mean, where are you?
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Krai, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network,
Damn, his voice actor is good.
aka the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Krai, but they've got contacts in every nation.
Hold on, let me check who his voice actor is. Real quick, right?
As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure. Anyway, where were we? Folks from Krai should be pretty familiar with me by now. But I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
We've heard all about you. This meeting's been a long time coming. You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsfartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another fight?
You mean
Exactly.
you fought him before?
We think the same,
Yep.
Flins.
He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off. My
Dang.
squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it
Dang.
might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him.
Dang.
I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
How do we know you're not him in
Is that
disguise?
why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Because he sees you as a threat? Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Krai? Why has the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Ah, black screen, white text.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened.
Also,
Sounds
this
like you
stuff is
guys
supposed
have
to be
really been
bronze,
through it.
no? Like this thing on his
So,
fingertips.
the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this wild hunt activity in Nodkrai is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. That's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Vark. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
Dang.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next.
So the scars are a
And to be
nice addition
perfectly
to his
honest,
design, like
I
on his
can't say
arms
I'm
and his
surprised.
I think it's
For all the
his cheeks.
times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. But now that a new
Yeah, on his
variable has
cheek,
come into
right here.
play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable? You mean us?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rerir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere.
No.
That said, while I know I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast.
Hold on, who are they
I don't
talking
know
about?
who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
Hold on, what are they talking about? Mystery what? Hold on. No, that's my volume settings. Is this it? Okay. No. Mystery ally. That's right. From what you said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. What Kuvaki blast? The Kuvaki cannon that we defended against in the last
I
conquest?
hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodkrayan Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself?
No, it's not.
The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodkrai of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up
That is so
fight,
cool,
the
though.
rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodkrai's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rerir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest.
Mhm.
And
They just
the
ran out of
Iridescent Moon
ideas
was
after the
most
Frost Moon, so they
mysterious.
just made Iridescent
They
Moon
say that back
most
then,
mysterious.
the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
The iridescent moon, the last piece in the puzzle.
Who
That's
has it
right.
though?
If we can find the iridescent moon's marrow, I
Oh,
will be able to regain my strength much
that's
more quickly.
that's what
The
it
three
is in
moons
the
are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things.
in the launcher
Perhaps
thing.
they
That's
hold
what
further
Columbina
secrets
and
beyond our understanding.
Revier are
According to my
reaching for.
analysis, the solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
I'll go
Then
with it.
that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rarier's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Sol. The Wild Hunt has plagued Not Krai for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kuthar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Krai has a clue, and she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so
Never.
painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
She heard me.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
Uh-oh.
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details. Miss Neffer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rarier. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in Not Krai. We can't do this without the Curatorium, but I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Neffer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of course I know where the meeting place is.
No, wait, I don't understand. You mean you're what?
Allow
What is
me
she?
to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
Damn. Okay, I don't know what the Northern Intelligence Network is,
Please
but
spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh?
oh, why did it turn off auto? You bring Nefer up to speed on what's happening. Black screen, white
Well,
text. Great.
this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
What do you
So
mean?
you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told
living?
you? We can't do this without you.
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while.
What
won't
are
work
the
for
charges?
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, You and I have always been polar opposites in this regard, so I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming. If you insist on compensation, I will pay you.
Oh.
Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices.
Oh,
The
Sag.
riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my next few paychecks. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please? I'm begging you.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehoda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again. Flynn's, that fragment that Rerir was after, do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
Jeez.
Shh. This is top secret information.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you. So we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to destroy. I'm in for this part, no matter what.
Sorry.
Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing hero. I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Krai. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
This is crazy, but I know it's smart for a 7-year-old, dude.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then. We'll split into 3 teams. Once your
Wait.
team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed.
What's Lauma's job though? Cause wait, not even Lauma, just Lauma and Flynn's and Varka, because whoa, this is so cool. Oh, that's cute. What is this? Oh, it's so cute. I love that. Also, this is such a cool loading screen. What? Genshin, you're getting better at this. You're getting better at making a good game.
Lady Damselette. Wait, and you two? What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau?
I'm here. Oh, wait, no, hold on. What was that line? Sandrone, I'm here to bargain.
We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck. Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
I haven't even attacked you people. What have I done to you? Why do you have such a big grudge against me?
You really think that's gonna scare us off?
We've faced worse.
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Sandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us? Out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about trying to get inside.
Let them in.
Ha
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No, my lady.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
The smug look on her face. I love it, bro. This music is funny in the background.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything. I promise it's nothing big. It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes. I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. What?
Huh? You mean the knave?
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Krai? No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Krai are me and... What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
You and who? You and who? She knows her way too well, bro. This is just a way to bruise her ego so she says she can help better
Rerir is
with the
hunting
baby.
me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon.
I don't understand what Arlecchino has to do with the iridescent moon's marrow, but at this point, I have no choice but to go along with Columbia's
Is that
plan.
a no, then?
We're only doing this to stop Rarity. He is our common enemy.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
That guy would have killed you.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
What? What does that have to do with anything?
Parties? Yeah,
Sorry, what does that have to
obviously.
do with
You
anything?
don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and I bet you served them the worst tea you have.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent, insensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
Did she just reveal that Arlecchino is not Christ? Yeah.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
I know people on the internet are like, what is their ship name even? Like Columbina and Damsel, not Columbina and Damsel, Columbina and Marionette shippers. There are a lot of those out there, but I see them more as like twin sisters. They're just
Who cares
bickering.
about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings? You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
This guy huge, bro. Or was she genuinely trying to introduce Columbina to new flavors? Maybe all the closeness is just an act, and they actually get along.
Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again.
Oh, oh, that was a low blow. That was such a low blow, man. Stop.
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia!
What, do we have to fight? Oh, okay.
Have Fevronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
He has moon marrow?
Excuse
What?
me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
What did I do to you, bro? She says that, but she's the one who just caved in and agreed to help Columbina. Real. So real.
Guess that's our cue to leave.
Let's go. We better not keep. Why is she sad?
That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer. Huh? What do you mean? Listen.
Uh-oh.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this. Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself? Huh. You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war.
No. Give this woman enough prep
Stay
time
and
and she'll
watch if
defeat
you
Goku or
want.
some shit.
But it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in the weapon system.
Be careful,
Don't
okay?
tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the 2nd floor. It'll take you right to the plains out back. Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you.
Cutscene. Cutscene, cutscene.
Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities
Oh
versus
my
my
god.
beautiful creations.
Jesus.
Let's see who
So that's
comes out
Hyro,
on
that's
top.
Pyro, that's Dendro, that's Animal, that's Pyro again. Strange. Oh, we get to play as those things. No shot, bro. Whoa.
Go one. Lock onto target.
Hey. Why is this guy just here, bro? What? Okay.
Good work, Bosco 1. Bosco 2, prepare to fire.
Sniper? Dang, there's a sniper.
Keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near.
Headshot, headshot. That's not a headshot. I'm just being delusional. Oh, where was that? Is that that? There's like a big delay from when my bullets hit them to when they actually die.
Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get in there and hold the line.
He's not a good strategist, is she?
They're more tenacious than I thought. Whatever. This is where the real fun begins. Don't worry. Once this is over, I'll put you all back together again. I promise.
God, no. No, 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 no,
Finally,
no, no.
the Ranger himself. Time to. Huh? Where'd he
Uh-oh.
go? Uh-oh.
Same. Jeez. Right here, so Murray. That is not good. And the fact that I have to fight him in the next, like, 7 hours is really stressing me out. Because I'm not ready to fight a sinner, bro. Why is Polonia just standing there, bro?
Polonia, get him! I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data.
she go?
Hey! Over here, you...
Cursed moon, go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
What did he just win? Ew. Oh, Llama is with Nefer and Yehoda. Okay. Ah, this is cute. I like these drawings. They should do more of them. I love this. Cute.
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
It actually does kind of look like
Good
that.
deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frost Moon Scions.
What's Nefer looking at? Yehoda looking in the
First
back.
time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon.
Nice
But
expression.
it's actually kinda nice. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
Oh, you got scammed,
I'm
didn't
not
you?
sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never faced Rarir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine.
Interesting.
I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Oh, oh, she's toying with her ego, bro.
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's...
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
It is actually.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rarir, there's no such thing as being too prepared.
Real. Sorry, I was plugging
Is
in
there
my
anything
phone.
I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Oh, it's Dory.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Trust me, she's a good person.
No, she's not. She's just as
Anyway,
good as
I
Nefer
know who
is.
you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Jeez, that's fast. I wonder if Yehoda has movement stuff.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
Oh, I should have downloaded the JP voice acting thing,
Dory
bro.
Sangama
Dang it.
Bay. I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big in Krai, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past.
Oh.
It was back when I first arrived in Krai. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted. And when you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life or death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous.
Sure.
So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble? I've got everything you could possibly need, and the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs?
No.
An ancient suit of armor dredged up from the bottom of the sea? At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supply.
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Krai in the near future.
Yelan?
If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Then let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Deal.
Interesting angle.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Interesting.
Excellent.
Seems like she's actually
Everything
doing
is
the
well
ritual
and truly
now.
ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound. Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past.
Time is it? I have to go cook. It's 6:30. I should probably start making my food then. I'll see if I can exit this. If not, I might have to play through
I
it
made it.
continuously. Okay.
I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian.
Yeah,
Simple
it is.
furnishings, table and chairs. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Zolnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings.
What do you mean
Unless
surprisingly?
this
Of course, he
passed
came
for
from humble
luxury
beginnings.
in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Can I leave? Can I leave? Please tell me I can. No, I have to leave the whole thing. Okay. Ugh. Let's just go and do the thing. What? Whoa. What is this? Why can't I run? Oh, there we go. We can run now.
It all adds up.
Nope. Nothing here. Can this open? Can this open? Nope. It can't open. Sad. Handwritten
Hi,
note.
River. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about
They
their
had
menu.
kebabs in Conria? No
I'll
shot.
test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name, but they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
She sounds cheery, like the polar opposite of Rareware.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Thelindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it.
Oh, Thelindis was
Joseph
his
asked why I came alone,
wife?
but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Thelindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you even eat something like that? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Oh, this is Ryan Daughter's doing, isn't
Grain
it?
has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight? That would explain why they use so much stuff. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
Most of what's written in the diary are mundane details of everyday life. It's clear that author was an ordinary Conrian, or at least they were passing themselves off as one. The author's handwriting doesn't reveal anything. It's neither showy nor stiff. In fact, it doesn't really have any particular
He
impression.
really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
In the near end of the diary, you notice a page with a shallow indentation along the bottom. In the previous page has been torn out. For now, its contents remain a
Did
mystery.
Riri rip it out himself?
Maybe, but the pen marks leave, leave a trace. When something like charcoal, with something like charcoal to add some color, you just need to find the right angle. When Nefer looks around, she sees a fine charcoal pencil on the desk. Before long, she has restored the missing words. Compared to the forgettable handwriting from before, these lines have been scrawled in a rougher, more haphazard way, as if the person who wrote them was in an emotional state.
I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool, the burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away, that it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
Strange. So, what could be a burial place of a fallen moon? Oh, dang, nice. Can I wish? Oh my god, I can wish. Okay, no. Watch, I'm playing as Nefer and I'll get her in this one. Sorry, hold on. I was pressing caps lock until it's tab. Alright. Oh no, oh, it's for time. I can still wish. I'm playing as Nefer and I'm gonna get her in this pool. Watch. Just watch. Watch it. Just watch this. Oh, what happened? Oh, did I press cancel accidentally? Watch this. Yeah, no. I was just being dumb. Oh, wait, hold on. I still have one more chance. Cause I don't know why, but I really want her now. Her playstyle is pretty cool as well. Plus, I can just move around my Nahida to my Neferland. Oh, Sag. Okay. That's that. I'm back to 13 for my jumps.
Reverie, over here.
Bainsliff? Yo, oh.
Oh, and
Oh. Why is his face so
what a
weird?
surprise to see you here, sir.
I'm sorry, that's mean. That's mean. That was so mean. Like, whoa. Okay, now I know who
Hello there,
Welt
Reverie.
was.
You need not
Welt.
address me so formally outside of court.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink. Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then, right?
Ah, Dainsliff appearance.
Well, I'm flattered.
So, what are we discussing today?
Were all Carnians just built like brick walls, bro?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's
Oh.
that coming along?
Oh, okay. So Lindis was his lover.
Who'd have thought the great
And
Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
now he...
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Real.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then?
Is he
I'm
talking to
guessing you
this
still
thing?
haven't told her.
Jeez.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Fed?
It's nothing.
Vadafulnir, Dainsliff's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of
What?
Krai as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man.
Wasn't Vedderfulnir his master? The one he fought against in Natlan.
And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades?
The Vinster The Vinster King. I've heard that
Why
name
did he
before
react
somewhere.
so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rare looked like back in the day.
Damn, he old now though, because his
Perfectly
hair
normal.
is white.
No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
True. Okay. That's his wife, I'm guessing.
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I
Oh,
got off earlier than usual.
why are
How's your
her
day
eyes so
been?
pretty though? I don't think she's a Conrian, is she?
Oh, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vedifenir showed up today too. You know, Daneslif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifenir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
Oh
He
no.
overheard Daneslif mention that I'd recently proposed and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You can be such a child sometimes, Revier. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Revier.
Something's gonna happen
We've
to
been
her,
together
bro.
for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
Oh, she has a level
All
head.
right. Take your
She's gonna
time.
die or
Just
something like that.
Don't keep me waiting forever.
Oh, but don't tell me she's gonna die or something.
Nobodies. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedifenir and Daneslif, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense.
Isn't that Arlecchino's
Opposition
bloodline?
tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will. What becomes of
He's an
someone who kills on
executioner,
another's behalf?
isn't it?
Can he ever find true peace?
He's an executioner. The Mr. King's blade.
Felindis, It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revier. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
You're right, Felindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Vinster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work? Let's dig a little deeper.
What's with that smile, Nefer? Weird. Whoa. Whoa. What? What? That's sick. So we're actually Rarier in this right now. We're just playing as Nefer, but we are Rarier. Dang. It's cool.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rayhir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon and 67 accomplices.
They're
After all these
hunting
years
the
since
Crimson Moon
dynasty's fall,
bloodline?
so many of them still linger on.
Jeez.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Vinster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. Conria has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past. That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly
Remembrance
why they
mentioned.
keep trying
Remembrance
to see it
mentioned.
restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day.
That belt
As it
buckle is so
happens,
cool, though.
That's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
Yeah, see? That belt buckle is sick.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living. Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners?
Thought so.
That your hands are steeped in blood? You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say. But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
God, I know what's gonna happen. I'm guessing I haven't played or watched through this on any other account or watched through it on YouTube. I'm guessing that his wife is gonna be one of the Crimson Moon people.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Rayhir of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too.
Typo. Literally unplayable Genshin. What is this?
Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly
Why does her
why
hairstyle
I
remind
can't
me of
tell you everything.
Cyrene, though? Like,
There are things you shouldn't know.
Type 1 Cyrene.
Things
you know, the original
you
form?
cannot know. The Moonlit Dynasties
The
are
small
a thing
one?
of the past.
The short one?
Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
I don't like this.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction.
It's her. She's being. She's a.
The visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here.
Thelindis is gonna be a Crimson Moon person.
Somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
Is that a soul? Whoa! Look, she's wearing the little pendant that Dory gave her. Nice. Good attention to detail, Genshin.
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rerir. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am?
Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll
Oh
see I'm
God.
not lying.
Oh
Or
God.
may we have a word in private?
Oh God.
Who
Oh,
are
okay.
you?
I thought he was gonna
And
kill
what
her
do
or
you
something.
want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rarier, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony,
God.
isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
How strange. Rarier was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to Thalindis. Rarier couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer.
Interesting. Okay, I have to go cook. Like not cook like in the meme way cook. Like I have to actually go cook. So oh, it's not done yet.
So
Oops.
that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rarier's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! Seriously, that was amazing! We're not worthy. We're not worthy! I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stay behind to lend a hand, but feel free to head back and meet up with the others.
Hey, can I exit, please? Oh, please tell me I can exit. No! Dang it. It's still cute. Love it. Tell me I can exit, bro. I need to go cook. Oh, thank God, yes. Whoa, what is this? Why am I surrounded by a group of people now? Oh,
Instead of
okay. The way to receive uninvited guests. Fire suppression? Interesting. Oh, it's the right.
Aligning themselves to the heavens. God should brought.
I will be right back. I need to cook, I need to eat, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back from
the world below.
New mail? Interesting. Let's see. Oh, Yula. Happy birthday, Yula. But yeah, I'm back from dinner, cooking dinner, walking and stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and this location. Oh shoot, I should have entered focus mode before. Sorry about that. I had a heavy dinner. I cooked the only thing I could, pasta. But yeah. Jeez, it's taking a while. We'll cut to when it loads. There we go. Find a way to return to the secret base. Oh, this is the entrance to the secret base. Interesting.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly
Oh,
2
jeez.
days now. These things just won't quit. Oh, they might
Did
not
you guys
see
hear
us
that?
yet, but
Okay,
they're
never mind.
constantly sweeping the area. Our way out is completely blocked.
We'll just have to sneak past nice and quietly. Damn it, I have
Oh, that's
stealth
never
missions
gonna
now.
work. One little slip up and it's game over. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rear. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again.
Be that as it may, we still have to try.
Oh, guess you're right. All right, time to zip it.
Sorry, 1 second.
Quick, hide! We almost got spotted. Phew, that was a close call.
You think? Oh, are those bushes like the ones you can jump on? Why are you just pointing me in the direction, bro? I don't need to see where they're coming from. I can tell.
Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle.
Run! Okay, there we go. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's no end to these things.
You can't keep going like this. Surely there has to be another way out. Uh-oh. Maybe like beating them up real bad so they don't like maybe. Let's hope. Why are they just standing there?
Fire.
Arlecchino! 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 It's Arlecchino! It's her! The goat! It's Arlecchino! Oh, those guys are screaming once I saw those embers, bro. Cinders, whatever you wanna call them. Arlecchino! Yeah. Also, she's in her boss form, not her. What? Yeah, this really goes to show the boss character when you get them.
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina.
Damn. That's not a way to start a conversation, Arlecchino.
The
Come
old
on.
you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's Arlecchino! You came!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
Okay, what?
It's been a while.
Oh, dang it.
Arlecchino.
Dang it. Ah, I missed it. I really wanted to take a photo of that, like, screenshot of that. Oh, I love this. I love this one. This is my favorite one so far. Oh, it's so cute and so menacing at the same time. But I wanted to take a photo of her sitting in that chair, bro. That would have been such a good thumbnail. Oh, the I have to look for another one, I guess. Polonia got defeated again.
Stupid
Jeez.
Jeez. Stupid Solnari. Whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished.
Sure, whatever. Bosco number 1.
He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
No shot, no shot, no shot, Durin.
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy?
Durin.
Wait a minute.
Durin. Oh, it's Lynn.
Father sent us
Damn
over
it.
to help.
Damn it. Why is she posing like that? It's Linny.
How considerate of her.
No, I'm happy to see Linny. He's a great addition to this quest.
Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Nani, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines.
She just broke one of
Nearly
them.
every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
Isn't she also some kind of
Then
like
let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you.
isn't like doesn't
You've
she
got
act
it.
like a robot or something? Also,
Wait a
why?
second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
Alright, unleash she's offering. Whoa, that's everyone. Nice. Oh, I love this one. It's cute. I wonder if it's different if we have the different traveler. Like if it's Lumine, do we get the different drawing? Oh, I want to see what Lumine looks like in that drawing. Oh man, Sag. But anyways, wait, isn't the knave also supposed to be here with us in the meeting area? Oh, I want to see how Nefer and the knave interact. That would be such a good interaction. Oh, it would be funny as well, cause like yeah, it would definitely be funny, cause both of them are like just super intimidating. Okay, so everyone's here,
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
and
Huh?
guess who's with us?
Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Nefer?
Oh,
I returned
okay. I
ahead
hope
of
you
them.
guys didn't hear that. That was
Flint's
just
is
my
helping Ino and the
house's
Nefer to set up the decoys
stuff
and buy us some
banging
time.
into each other.
As for Miss Nefer,
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You
Ah,
brought
the
someone else in to
knave.
help?
Greetings.
Oh
I was
man.
invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Oh man, I wanted to just like I wanted to see how Nefer and Alkino would interact.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before?
Yeah.
Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
You're one to talk,
The only
Yehoda. You
Arlecchino
have
I know
friggin'
is the
stars
fourth
in
of
your
the Fatui
eyes.
Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a tea party buddy.
But wait, hold on. Yehoda, you're one to speak. She has stars in her friggin' eyes, bro.
You are
Irises,
well
whatever you want to
informed,
call it.
Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Krai, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
You got a problem with
Oh,
that?
the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
Why is his hair so detailed, bro? His face, I feel like his face is out of proportion for some reason.
Tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
Oh no, she...
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
I'm curious. No, like, I'm not curious. Arlecchino did help out in the Fontaine crisis, like, a lot. Well, she considered Fontaine her home, and if it comes to the knave, who I think, or the Columbina, who I think the knave like has a liking towards as compared to the other harbingers.
Nor does not Krai belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're
Yeah.
fighting for it all the same.
Yeah, so she's actually
Things
fighting
don't always
for
have to have a tangible
Nord
payoff.
Krai.
Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory.
See, this is why
Of
I
course,
like her
I can't say
character.
there's nothing in it for me at all.
Of course, she's
But
a
that's between
psychopath.
Columbina and myself.
Arlecchino was instrumental in helping us save the whole Fontaine. I'm confident we can trust her. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm confident, but she was instrumental in
Forgive
saving
me.
Fontaine.
I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Krai, but ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power.
Okay.
Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all, but she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all.
Her
What
eyes
more
are
can
less
you do
detailed for
if she's
some
not
reason.
someone you'd want to mess with?
Well,
I love it.
since Mr. Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top secret intel.
Now, I think my perspective has been kind of skewed because her eyes have stars in them. Conrian eyes have stars in them. They're really detailed, like they have nice designs. And then Thelindis, the wife of, or the soon-to-be wife of, or the fiance of Verrier, also had like really, really well-designed eyes. So I think my viewpoint on Arlecchino's eyes being really well-designed is just gone now.
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
Hmm.
The dregs of the Crimson Moon.
Okay, hold on. I just noticed this, but Yehoda has a bunch of magnetism references on her. I'll show you guys. This is one of them. Her hat has one side is red and one
In the
side is
memories,
blue.
there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff
Mm.
from the time of Conria. To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé.
That's how
called
you could describe her.
Thelindis.
A would-be
What's the
fiance.
matter?
Thelindis. Just after Rerir regained his body, he called out that name.
Granddaughter! Flinders!
Okay, so Vedrfolnir, I get because he was keeping something from him. I don't understand Rheindotter though, because Dainslev wasn't responsible for it. He was just like a friend. Rheindotter, I don't get. I understand Thelindis because after he realizes that she's not alive anymore, he's grief-stricken, right?
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancée of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerear's fragment also contains some of Thelindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Thelindis was still around, Rerear appeared to be lucid and quite normal. Thelindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me, though, were these pure-blood Conorians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian,
Oh my god. The curse of immortality, she might still be alive.
just like how it was with the captain.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerear might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that.
Just a second. Okay, good. I'm recording. Thank God.
That merchant who never knows, Dori Sangama Bay.
All right, then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow.
From this angle, it looks like the water is falling on Columbina's head.
As for the others,
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt at this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
Okay.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the wild hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
She barely said anything in this
We
meeting,
better
bro.
get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. Now, I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now.
Oh. I'm guessing the reinforcements are Albedo and
Stay
Durin.
safe, everyone. Dismissed.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's them. Is this guy just standing around here? He's actually just standing around here. Oh, Flint's. I thought that was Durin.
Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A bit too late.
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now.
I'm curious. Doesn't, like, Columbina's the moon goddess, so she has a shit ton of Kuvaki in her. But that also means that she might have a unique Kuvaki signature, but she also has a ton of Kuvaki in her. So that would mean that Aino would need to replicate that exact amount of Kuvaki from inside Columbina to into those decoys of hers, which is just what?
Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the wild hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion.
I love how I know NFF calls Varka Uncle
But
Varka as
according
well.
to Flintz's intel, several outbreaks of the wild hunt had already occurred in Krai in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, The Lightkeepers across Krai are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. And Effa and I will head back over to Amsfartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal's a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
I forget that. I forget that Aino's like crazy smart and she can predict what people are gonna say. Like she's the Aizen of this universe, bro. Well, not Aizen. I don't actually know if that reference is correct. She's like I don't know. Who's a really smart character? She's like the Nezu of this universe, bro. If you guys know who that
They
is.
were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsfartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
Oh, first one, Silver Moon Hall, Ether. Oh God, I love this one. I wonder whose idea it was to draw these because it's really funny, bro. It's Ether, Columbina, and Arlecchino. Okay. Oh God, this is really uncomfortable. Okay. My laptop was having a meltdown, so I propped it up on my geometry box, but like it just ain't comfortable playing it that way, so yeah.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon. And one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds Flames.
What the heck is the Two Worlds Flames? Is this something relating to how Conria is a different world, or Conria was supposed to be kind of like a different world to the surface world that is Teyvat? What is that?
Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along.
I'd love to see Arlecchino. Oh my God, is that Celestian? I'd love to see Arlecchino be taken aback because she's always deadpan,
When I
bro.
was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
Your hands.
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand.
Who's the jester? I keep forgetting. Damn it, hold on. Is the jester that short guy? Hold on. Let me check. Oh, not that. Jeez. Oh, Piero, the leader. Oh, this guy. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I got it.
For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Since this
Interesting.
blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss.
So, Arlecchino, tell me one thing. Where's all this power when I play with you in
You
Abyss?
all understand the nature of the abyss well
Hmm.
enough. I draw upon its power,
Hmm.
and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
Okay, that
If I
feels like a
recall correctly,
really
you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
pain.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug of war.
Oh, sounds...
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the crimson moon that the Karians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters.
Yeah.
Does that mean that the Karians were to the crimson moon as the frost moon scions are to the frost moon?
So much of that history has
Oh,
been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But
interesting.
I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty. Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence. When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project.
Courtesy of the
Anyway, time is
doctor.
against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody.
Arlecchino buff?
That's right.
I say as
For
I'm
now,
dragged into my
it's the
padded
only
room.
way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Arlecchino buff.
Deal?
Arlecchino buff.
Then let's get started.
Get
Arlecchino
what
buff.
started? What does this place have to do with the crimson moon?
Arlecchino
When I
buff.
first became a harbinger, the jester gave me a book called Perrin Harry, also
Baron
known as
Harry.
Leobranto Inamorato.
Okay, that is a new name here. Cleobranto Inamorato.
You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. But setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details.
Is this the one
In the
that...
Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon. The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew. The book leaves much
Interesting.
unsaid, but I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world.
Sorry about that,
It
guys.
makes sense
I
that it would be
misclicked.
sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
But there's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh, are we supposed to build it ourselves? Okay, fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open, so I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way.
Well, interesting, but okay.
Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. I may need it.
Okay.
Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
Okay. Is she gonna turn into a gate or something? Oh, okay, sure, sorry.
Great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the
Whoa!
by fire severed, by fire renewed. I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
Same reaction, Paimon.
One word of advice as you're crossing over. No matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Gotcha.
I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go.
I think this is one where I have to just walk. I can't jog up the stairs, bro. I have to walk up the stairs. Like, proper walk. Wait, can I change my party setup? Dang it. I want it to be Arlecchino. No. Okay, I'll make it to the steps and then I'll switch to walking. Okay, yeah, this is way too slow. I'm just jogging up there, bro. Oh my god. I'm so stupid. Oh, dude, let's do this as Farina. I love that I'm doing this as Farina, but she's like scared shitless of Arlecchino, bro. Hey. Okay, yeah, this is way cooler, bro.
Your presence, and crave you death and rebirth.
Oh wait, is this something relating to?
Why are you? You have crossed over from another world, transcending itself. I have no right to.
Oh wait, we usually pass over to the others, yeah.
It's practically filled the entire place. What now?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains.
Oh.
Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Whoa, okay, that is some graphic imagery right there. Like, not actual imagery, but like the description of the imagery. That is graphic as hell. Okay, hold on. Let me just plug in my phone real quick. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry. I had to plug in my phone. Looks like there's only one way through here. Let's keep going and see what's ahead.
There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog.
Rarier.
Paimon's right
Just
behind
looking
you.
in the fog, I'm guessing.
Whatever you do, don't run off without her.
I'm just thinking, if Paimon is... Oh my god, what time is it?
Didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had
It's
shattered into
9:42.
pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that
Oh,
possible?
thank god. Wow. I think this is the, like... I don't know where this... we can see this screen, but it's really good. Like, I like it. But I want to change my team setup. Ah, really? Do I go for a Skirk team? Yeah, let's go for a Skirk team. Currently, Skirk team is my best team. If they're built correctly. Yep, she's built. Of course, she's built. She's like a main character from here, bro. There we go.
Think you can bully me?
Where's the iridescent moon?
It was only a facade.
Oh. It was only a facade.
Rain outlines your fate. Scratch
Did I use my ult? Yeah, sure, you know what, why not? I can regain my ult. It's fine. What's my character looking like? Yeah, that's good. 798. That's great. Okay, let's go. Whoa. I almost fell off right there. Oh, the sound of me losing those stacks combined with the sound the cat makes, the Ujola cat makes, that's weird, bro.
Merciless.
Okay, there we go.
Shower me with pain.
I think this is the boss of this domain.
Huh?
So the iridescent moon's marrow is up there in the sky?
For real? That's way too high. There's no way we'll be able to reach it.
No. I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Oh.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water.
Isn't this the stuff from the chasm?
Looks like a mechanism of some sort.
Oh, okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Merciless.
Looks like a device from the time of Krai. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues.
Where am I in combat, bro? Oh, there we go. Can I activate it now? Thank you. Are we just unleashing some kind of huge monster or something? We are, that's not good.
Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret? Let's try to find more of them!
Thalindus, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading
What?
Ruining date night. Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
She seems a lot less cheery.
Lindis? Is that Rear's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here?
So we're at the Universitas Magistrorum?
So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
The Abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or
wait.
after images.
Is that a bandage on her, like under her ribbon? That weird.
Whenever
That's
I
weird.
see this view, it takes me back. Waning moon. Oh, lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
Onwards. Hold on.
All things come to an end, even time itself.
There we go.
No, my sword! Shake it and stir! Looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Merciless.
Body and mind.
Strike a pose!
Oh my god, I just forgot the exquisite chest. Can I go back? Can I go back? Can I go back? Can I go back? Please tell me I can go back. Please, please, please. Please, pretty please. I forgot the exquisite chest. Please, come on. Regain my stamina here because this is a pretty risky jump right there. Nope. Okay. That is not good. Oops. Oh. Oh wow. So, yeah. Oh, great. I lost every single one of my alts.
Fearless.
Whoa.
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking. If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
What really does exist? Okay, let's go ahead and move to this one then. Let's go,
let's go.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? Whoa, why are you targeting me, bro? What did I do to you, bro? Okay, I can't climb this. Okay. No, stop steps. What am I supposed to do here? There we go.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Revier, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness. If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Hey, look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Olympus's voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go!
Oh my god, why is it that we can't climb things in the domains? So annoying. Like, put certain things off limits, of course. But like, the simple things, why put those off limits? Like, it's not that we can break the game with that. Hold on.
That stretch feels good.
Right, there we go. Oh.
These things are so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow. Iridescent Moon's mirror! Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it! Strike a pose! Shaken and stirred!
Rain outlines your fate. Paradigm shift. Annihilate. Merciless. No, my sword.
Think you can bully me?
Merciless.
Shaken and stirred!
The show begins. Merciless.
May I present? Shower me with praise! Hang in there! We're so close!
Okay, sorry if you guys can hear me humming. I'm just listening to music. I hope that's okay.
Strike a pose. Another star goes out.
Strike a pose! Think you can bully me?
Rain cutter.
Shower me with praise!
Oh man, I just had to destroy the thingy. Okay. Fine. Be like that. Oh god, is that the moon marrow? Jeez, why is it so dark?
I finally did it!
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. It has taken on a new form entirely. If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to...
It's so
Is that the...
cold.
Oh jeez.
talking to us?
At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart. As death drew near, the moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in. But I could not bear to fade away like that. Tell me,
Jeez.
what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment, more painful than death. You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Hypo... what?
What was that all about?
Hypoborea?
It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right?
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright, time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. That's odd.
That seemed nice.
This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon,
Huh?
oh lifeless damsel.
Oh.
Is it attacking us? What? Why is it attacking us?
The place is collapsing!
Oh, it's collapsing. Okay.
It wants to trap us here.
What's it?
The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
Whoa. Whoa.
Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
What is this, traveler? Where is the strength when you're in abyss? Oh.
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Hey, that's just a combination of her alt lines, I think.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, we made it! Was that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this?
Oh.
Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry.
If I can prove his abyssal power, maybe...
I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
Jeez.
But surely... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well,
Yes. You did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return. Feeling stronger.
Oh, the flowers are blowing. Uh-oh.
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's
Strange.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned, at least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrier like this. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would. It's okay. I can take it.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Krai. The Ray here of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rayrier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rayrier, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
Let us know next time you need a hand. We'll be
I
sure to return the
appreciate
favor.
the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Oh? Is that the end of the first half? The third act? Tell me I don't have to continue, because if it's the end of the third act, then I want to go to sleep.
Close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's
Okay.
all that matters.
That's that for today. I really want to go to sleep. I am tired as heck.
In other words, mission accomplished. I'm Mama wonders how everyone else is doing.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Sorry. I got one pull, I got one pull, I got one pull, I got one pull, I got one pull. I got one pull, I got one pull, I got one pull. Oh, hold on, I also have, I think I have like 50 of those pyro sigils. Oh. Erase it to 30, that's unfortunate, but okay. At least I got 5 primos, 50 primos, sorry, not 5. When's the next time I'm getting, oh, were there not? Oh, it was just primos. It wasn't the friggin' thingy. Hold on. That was 5. So that should get me up to 170, I believe. So that's like 2 pulls. And what's my pity at right now? Yeah, that's 2 pulls, so history. And even if I lose this 50-50, it would be a guaranteed for rare then. So I'm fine with that. I'm saying rare, Durin. Or Varka, depending on who I want more. Oh. Oh, I'm at 70 pity. So this is 71. My eyes are closed. And the headphones on. Let's see. I, I, okay, no. It's really weird for me to close my eyes and then look for my mic. So just, oh, confirm. My eyes are closed and the headphone is off. Gold, 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 gold. Oh, sad. Okay, so that's unfortunate. No enough for today. And there's no way I can scrounge up one pull, so I will see you guys in the next episode, which would be the second act of this quest, which will hopefully be the next day after I upload this. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and
are a must for the well-mannered.
stay tuned for the next episode. Peace.